Good morning. It's about 7:30, middle of August. I think it's, I don't know, 17th, 18th today. Me and Rupert have just come out. We're down in Arundel, and we've just come out for a walk. We're down at Swanbourne Lake. There he is, there's Rupert. This is where we are. Come over this way, mate. I don't know why I talk to him because he's stone deaf, but anyway, this is where we are, Swanbourne Lake in Arundel. It's absolutely beautiful here. There's all the ducks waiting for the sun to come up. Yeah, so I thought we'd have a walk down here this morning. I noticed again this morning, I said it in a video I said it in a video a few days ago, but it's autumnal this morning. You can feel that there's a real fresh breeze this morning. I've actually put my jeans on. I've been in my shorts all summer up to now. I've actually put my jeans on this morning. I'll probably regret that. Well, I won't regret it because I'll change them later on. Yeah, you can feel that autumn feeling in the air. I also noticed when I walked past some vans a little while ago on the way down here that there's a bit of condensation on some of the smaller vans, which is a sure sign that autumn's coming. Last year I was in my little Dispatch, it was Citroen Dispatch. It was the first winter that I did in a van, and I had condensation quite a lot in there during the autumn and the winter. Obviously I've got a bigger van now. I've got a Transit, as you know. I'm hoping it's not going to be as bad this year, but you know, it certainly is on its way, that's for sure. There's a couple of swans down here. Let's have a look over here. We will stay well clear of them because they won't like it if we go up to them, quite rightly so. This is their home. Let's see if we can get past them without getting attacked. They've got all their signets with them as well, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to stay back here for a bit, Roops, and we're going to go this way. Look at that. They've got their little signets with them. Can you see that? Well, they're not little anymore. They're big now. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that. It is an absolutely glorious morning. It's going to be warm again today. That's for sure. But as I say, you can feel the autumn's in here. I think the filming is going to be pretty rubbish in this video, but I just wanted to come down here this morning. Yeah. The season's getting ready to change. That's for sure. And I like all the seasons, really. I look forward to all the seasons. I'm always ready for the next one when the last one's finishing. We've not had a bad summer, really. I suppose in the end it was late coming, and we've still got it. I mean, the rest of August, September can be a lovely month as well, but it's making me realise that I need to get my act together because I've got quite a few jobs that I need to do on the van before, well, definitely before winter comes. Not so much autumn, but definitely before winter comes. I need to get my diesel heater fitted. I need to get the insulation finished at the back of the van and on the doors, on the back doors. That needs to be done before winter. I'm finding that as I get older, I do feel the cold a lot more. I mean, last year was my first year in a van in winter, and I spent that in a little Citroen Dispatch, which is a small van. And before I got the diesel heater fitted in there, which was probably halfway through winter, it was cold. I mean, it was really cold. I want to make sure I don't, I'm not in that situation again this year. I want that heater fitted in the van. I want to be warm, I want to be comfortable. Yeah, so I need to get on and do that. I'm quite looking forward to seeing what this is going to look like around here in the autumn and the winter. I've not been here before in either of those seasons. Going to be a big difference when the leaves have come off the trees and maybe there's a bit of frost on the ground. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. It certainly is a lovely place to be. Rupert don't want to stop walking around here when we come out into the sticks. He just wants to keep going. And I don't mind either. I enjoy walking with him. You can literally walk for miles around here. You can just keep going. And it's everywhere. It's just such beautiful scenery. Just a real pleasure to be here. I'm grateful. But yeah, going back to what I need to do on the van, I've also got a couple of bits to do on the outside as well before the end of summer. There's a bit of paint work I need to do just to touch up some places where a rust is. It's not going to cure it, but it'll make it look a bit tidier and hopefully just keep it respectable until next summer. And I'll have to do it again because it's an old van, but hey, fortunately I've got no leaks in the van. I know that because I've had plenty of rain since I've had it. Look at that lovely clear water. Ducks over there feeding. It really is beautiful, isn't it?
Wilma, she loves it in this bit. No, darling.
Yeah, he loves it here as well.
Yeah. I think it's a bit cold for me though this time of the morning. My word.
Well, I was just thinking it's quite autumnal this morning,
Yeah,
isn't it?
it is, isn't it?
She don't care. She go on Christmas.
Absolutely, she would. She's got a stick.
Yeah.
Look at that, lovely. He's gagging to get in there now. You're not going in this morning, mate. Ah, lovely. Nice to meet you.
And
Lovely. Have a nice day.
and you.
Come on, Root. Come on.
Oh, bless
Come
you.
on. We finished our walk and I'm back in the van now. I'm going to have a little bit of a tidy up. Rupert's just had a play with his girlfriend outside, Lila. She's worn him out. She pins him down on the ground and bites his face and bites his feet. And he just lays there and takes it all. He's gone back to bed now because he's ruined. I am just going to do a bit of tidying up, a bit of washing up. And I'm going to make myself some breakfast. And I think the plan of action for today is... I'm not going to rush away from here this morning. I'm going to do a little bit of work this afternoon. I'm going to go and I need to get some stuff online because I've got to keep in balance with that, stay focused with that. And yeah, we'll see what the day brings. Just going to do a bit of washing up and tidying up. And that's it really. It's 8:30 now, so the sun's come up and it's going to be a nice day. I might have to rethink the jeans situation and put my shorts back on. Hey ho. Right, let's get this washed up. I didn't wash up last night. Bad boy. Naughty boy. But that's one of the good things about living on your own. As far as I'm concerned anyway. No one nagging me. You ain't done the washing up, Kev. Love it. Although I do say it to myself, you didn't do the washing up last night, Kev. Anyway, there we go. Don't take it. I had a bit of egg and bacon this morning. I think I fancy that. Well, the first decision to be made of the day, it's quite a big one actually, is what am I going to have for my breakfast? I'm going to have eggs and bacon, but I've got to decide. Am I going to have bacon rolls, bacon sandwiches, egg sandwich, egg and bacon sandwich, toasty, egg and bacon on a plate? These are big decisions that need to be made. So I'm going to ponder on that for a little while, and I'll get back to you when I've made my decision. I haven't made my decision about breakfast yet. The jury's still out. But while I was just thinking about it, and I'm making myself a cup of coffee, one of the things I wanted to say about living in the van is that there's always tidying up to do. Always. Especially if you're somebody like me who's not a particularly tidy person. I mean, I do like to be tidy, but it's not always tidy. But because it's such a small space, there's always something to do. So I just finished washing up. I've now put the pan down there, made myself a cup of tea, and in a minute, that pan, the plate, the knives and forks, that cup's all going to need washing up again. But that's just the way it is when you're living in a little space. You can't just bang it in a dishwasher and wait till tomorrow. You've got to do it as you go along. Especially, like I say, if you're like me, otherwise the place would be a complete and utter, you know what. I mean, when I was living in the house, I used to wash up like once a day. Normally of an evening, or sometimes if I didn't do it that evening, I'd do it the next morning. But during the day, if I wanted something to eat, wanted lunch or breakfast, dinner, whatever, I didn't wash it up as I went along. I just put it on the side and done it all in the evening because I had loads of plates, loads of forks, knives, cups, bowls, whatever. Well, in here, I've got one cup, one frying pan, one normal pan, a few bits of cutlery, probably two of each. And that's it. So I have to do it as I go along. Otherwise, I can't have nothing to eat ready for my next meal. That's how it is. But it's probably a good thing for me, like I say, because otherwise I'd be messy. I've made my decision. I'm going for bacon, mushroom, and cheese rolls for breakfast. Let's get on and do that. I use these old-fashioned knives. I love them. Old-fashioned dinner knives. They sharpen up really well because they're made of the old style steel before they changed it, and these sharpen up really well. Got a thin blade. You can spread butter with them. They're brilliant. I can thoroughly recommend them. placement of the cheese is all important.